Hey everybody, Bill from Iowa. So you ever wonder what you can run with 200 watt panels, two 100-watt panels? Well, you can literally run this whole cabin. Now obviously this cabin isn't something that we live in every day. It's something we come down on the weekends and mostly during hunting season, turkey, deer, and we'll spend the weekend here, go hunting during the day, come out for a little bit of rescue from the cold weather. But we just finished upgrading all the solar system because like I said before, this cabin sat for probably 3 years, nobody going in it. So the panels that were down here were 7 years old, the batteries were 7 years old, the charge controller was 7 years old. So the industry has improved a ton in the last 7 years. So I figured, let's go in, let's update everything and see what we can get at it. So that's what, two 100-watt Renogy panels, new out of the box. As you can see, not really a professional setup. It's literally just screwed into a horse, a sawhorse, so that you can move them around based on where the sun is. Because as you can see, we are in the middle of the timber. Solar system doesn't work very well during the summer when the leaves are on the trees, but we don't come down here during the summer. Everything goes through the wires and into the cabin. A lot of you guys saw the cabin last weekend. We got TV, we got lights, got a ceiling fan, but the guts are up here. Basically, two of the biggest deep cell batteries you can buy at the Walmart, right? Roll over here. This is new. We got a MPPT charge controller. As you can see, the batteries are currently sitting at 13.1 volts. And if we can press the button, 21 degrees Celsius up here. And we're currently getting 6.3, 6.4 amps out of those two 100-watt panels. Now, that's a 30 amp charger, so theoretically we could put 10 more of those 100 watt solar panels up there and not override the charger. Everything goes into the two batteries. As you can see, we got two. They're running in parallel, keeping everything 12 volts. And we go down here to the good and trusty Harbor Freight 1500 watt power inverter. 1500 is enough to run 110 window air conditioner, which we put in there. It'll run the vacuum, which is back there in the corner. So it'll keep these batteries charged. When I got in here this morning, we were I don't know, 12.1 volts. Moved the panels over here into the direct sun because we originally had them over there, but we were only getting like 0.2, 0.3 amps. So I moved them out here into the direct sun and getting 6.5, which is pretty awesome. Now this afternoon, the sun's going to be all over there, and I'm sure we'll be back down to the 0.5 amps. What I'm seriously thinking about doing is putting two over here. I've got two more at home. Another sawhorse over there in the timber. Put two over there, so 6.5 on the left side, 6.5 on the right side. Left side gets the morning sun, right side gets the afternoon sun, and those two batteries should never go below 12, 13 volts. A lot of people have asked, why not lithium ion? Well, I would love to put lithium ion up there. I'm a fan of lithium ion, but unfortunately those batteries have temperature restraints, and we don't heat this thing 24/7. So I think lithium ion quits charging at 5 below zero. No, I'm sorry. Quits charging at like 32 degrees and quits discharging at 5 below zero. So to spend $300 on lithium ion battery put down here would just be a waste, because ultimately we'd end up damaging the batteries before we got to use them. Good old lead acid works great. And I know everybody's going to say, oh, you can't use lead acid inside because it exhausts sulfur gas. Lead acid exhausts sulfur gas at high temperature charging. Solar panels don't do that. Lead acid works great. Those batteries have been up there for 4 or 5 years. So, little update. We got a charging system back in play. Next, on to the water system. Haven't had water in the tank in this cabin in 4 or 5 years. Seems like the last time I went in and fixed all the PVC broken pipe that froze. So I'm not expecting anything to be frozen. But once we stick water into the system, I'll have to heat this cabin until hunting season starts. So I'm going to push that off as long as we can. We still got probably 3 or 4 weeks before we're down here for hunting season. But a little 10,000 BTU propane heater will keep this cabin 35, 40 degrees at its lowest setting. And that's all I need to make sure the pipes don't freeze. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Yeah, a little long video. Looks like we're going to be about almost 7 minutes by the time we're done. It's Bill from Iowa. We'll talk to you later.